Hey everyone! So I wanted to update you guys on what's going on with my cycle. I know it's been probably a week or 2 weeks since I've given you guys any kind of update or anything. So today is cycle day 20 for me. I got a positive ovulation test on cycle day 17, which was on Tuesday. And at this point, I'm still tracking my basal body temperatures and obviously stopped taking OPKs. We BD'd kind of in between before my positive and then right after my positive. So far I have not gotten the crosshairs on Fertility Friend to kind of tell me, that, I guess confirmation to say, yes, I ovulated this day. So I don't know if my just different times waking up every day, just things I have to do. It has me waking up at different times every day, and so I'm sure that has something to do with my temperatures probably not being as accurate as they should be, but it is what it is. So hopefully tomorrow, I'll see some kind of rise in my temperatures. Otherwise, on Tuesday of next week, today is Friday, so Tuesday of next week, I'll be going to my doctor first thing in the morning to get a progesterone draw, and hopefully the results come back that I did ovulate. But I had a ton of cramping that morning on cycle day 17, and I just kind of felt like, okay, I started cramping kind of the night before, and then that next morning I was cramping a ton, and so I took an ovulation test and it was instantly blazing positive, and so I took a digital and I got my smiley. So it's like, okay, well, I'm assuming, I've got my surge. Thing is it's been such a long time since I've tried to have a baby. I don't remember when I'm considered DPO. When does my days past ovulation start? Does it start after my positive? Does it start the day after my positive? I mean, I don't really remember, and because I don't have the crosshairs on Fertility Friend yet, I don't know if that would be considered days after. I just don't remember. So I'm still waiting on that to kind of give me some kind of help, but I don't know, maybe you guys can remind me, when am I considered days past ovulation? Is it the day of my positive or the day after my positive, or I don't really remember. So at this point, I'm either 2 or 3 days past ovulation, but I really don't know. So today, Landon had his 18-month checkup. He got one shot, which was the Hep A, I think. Pretty sure that's what it was. And he is still following along his growth curve. He's still really tiny. He's super tiny, and you guys are going to be like, what? When I tell you his stats. For height, he is 30.5 inches, so he's very short, but so am I. I'm only 5'1", so he's taking after me with his height. He's in the 3rd percentile for height, so he's always been around the 5th, or, I think he had, at one point, was the 10th percentile, but he's kind of just slowly growing, but he's growing. So for his weight, I think he was 20.8, so 20 pounds 8 ounces, and he's actually in the 7th percentile for his weight. So doctor's not concerned. We've had a lot of issues with eating and trying to get him to eat, and just being super picky, and it's been very exhausting and frustrating for us. But she said, at this point he's still growing, and he's, seems to be alright, and she said as long as he's, I guess not lethargic or anything, and I mean, he's just going to be a picky toddler. It's just, I guess, how toddlers are, but he's just a little overly picky. So he's in the 7th percentile for his weight, and then I think his head circumference was around 18 inches, so he's in the 10th percentile for his head. I'm not really sure, but he's still small overall, but he has stayed on the same growth curve from the very beginning. He's always been tiny. He was born tiny, so he just takes after me. So everything checked out great. The doctor said that, he seems to be hitting all of his milestones. She asked how many words he says, and at this point it's around 40. Just in this week alone, he's learned 5 or 6 words. And so she said that was great. I mean, she was only expecting him to know about 20, so 40 was an excellent number for her. And she did tell us that, and some of you guys don't know this, but we actually still co-sleep with Landon. And actually, let me rephrase that. We bed share with Landon. We have since he was straight home from the hospital, and, you know, it's worked great for us. We've always, you know, had good sleep compared to almost anybody else, and Landon's always slept 12 hours, and, you know, it's just been good for us and good for Landon to get his sleep, and, you know, we've enjoyed it. But she said, you know, at some point you need to learn to transition him to his own bed, and he's going to get up out of bed, but start him off in his own bed, and if he comes back in the bed with you, that's fine. But so I think we might start transitioning him once we get pregnant. At this point right now, I don't feel the need to transition him yet, because I still enjoy it. I still enjoy the snuggles and just, you know, I don't know, the security of having him in my bed. But I will have another video on why we bed share and how we have done it, and just any questions that you guys may have, feel free to ask me. It's, you know, I'm not ashamed to say yes, we bed share, and some people are all like against it, but, you know, that's our choice, and we've enjoyed it, and I don't, you know, most of the time I don't have regrets. Some nights I'm like, oh my goodness, I wish he was in his own bed, but then again, he probably would have had me up all night, so either way, same difference. So that's the update for now. Obviously, you know, I'll probably do a little quick text or picture update when I finally get the crosshairs on my fertility friend, and, you know, keep you guys updated. And I don't know, keep your fingers crossed for us that 2 weeks from now I will get my positive pregnancy test. So, you know, it would be great. If not, I actually think I'm going to change my days that I do Clomid. I re-looked at my charts from back when we were doing our IUI, and I actually was taking it days 3 through 7, which for some reason I thought it was 5 through 9. I guess because that's what I had always done, and I just completely forgot my doctor had switched me to 3 through 7, and that's what actually got me pregnant. So if this one doesn't work out, then I think I'm going to try days 3 through 7 next month, just to see if you know, it does anything differently if we get pregnant from that one. I feel like we kind of timed intercourse this month, and, you know, all that great. I mean, you know, it's just a matter of seeing how my body is going to be differently. It's already proven to be very, very different from before I was pregnant with Landon. Just the ovulation signs that I have this time around with Clomid versus before, you know, I wouldn't have been able to tell unless I took an ovulation test. So hopefully that's a good sign. You know, I was having more frequent cycles than before, but still not enough to get us pregnant. But anyways, that's it for the update. Hope this video wasn't too long, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!